Alright, so I just picked up a 3-shot magazine extension for my 870. Well, it's actually an 870 clone. So I'll just show you what comes in the package. Of course, you got your spring, you got your extension tube, your coupler, and then a barrel mag clamp. And this one happens to have a swivel. The diagram shows that it comes with a swivel for the stock, but that was not included in the box. So I don't know if that just sort of came out or if it's not included. Alright, so do you see anything wrong with this picture? I thought you might. What I was just doing is just dry fitting the unit, and it does fit nicely. And it's important when you're putting one of these on to be able to cycle. And the shotgun does cycle. Alright, so what we have here is a tab that's been pressed into the sheet metal. That tab is just created so this can pass through, and then after you twist it in, lock in place. The old 870s had just a little piece of steel that would fit inside here and retain the spring. But these were deemed to be, well, cheaper to make. They're plastic and pretty simple, not to mention that would hold on your mag cap. So what I'm going to do instead of that is I'm going to file that out, and I guess that's the next step of our installation. Alright, so I'm going to drill out the hole on this here. What I want to do is I want to make sure the tube stays intact. So I think I'm just going to put the cap back on actually. And what that does is it just sort of keeps a nice tight circle around the mag tube. And I'm going to put a drop of oil here. And I'm just going to drill this out. I've got the hole through, and I've used the drill a little bit like a milling machine, but not tremendous amount. Now I've got to go in there and file that side off. But before I do that, I'll just flip over and do the other side. And I think I'm going to go up one drill bit size. I was trying to be a little bit conservative there, and I'm going to need to go up one more size. I just put a Phillips bit in there, and I'm just going to give it a quick, there we go, just to get the burrs off. Now I'm going to flip it over and, as they say in shampoo, rinse and repeat. Okay, so we're very smooth on the outside. However, I know that that's not going to be the case when we take the cap off and then we go inside. And there we are. The tube is out. So we're going to give that a good clean up here. Get the metal shavings and filings out of the whole tube. Blow it with some compressed air and see what we can do about cleaning it out. Alright, now we're going to check the capacity of this sucker. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the big one. Well, it's getting hung up ever so slightly. Just near the end, oh, there it goes, it cleared it through, so we know that we have a little bit more filing to do, but we'll get to that. There's 6, and there's the 7th, 2 3/4, try number 8, and no. But we do know that I will go that far more. So, anyway. Alright, so just a little bit of more filing to do on this, and we have our magazine ready. So what I've done is just gone in over top of that and then give it a really good cleaning after I've just filed it a little bit longer and made sure I got all the dust and all the shavings out. And now the follower in any direction clears the old divots or the old dimples. Alright, so I've removed the dimples from the 870. Now I'm just removing the spring and the cap. Alright, so now that I have the barrel and the spring off of the regular magazine, I'm just going to replace the barrel with the longer one. Alright, now it's a matter of getting the spring in the firearm. The kit came with a clamp, and that will connect the barrel to the magazine, and that'll keep that from loosening up while you're firing. So it's kind of important to install. I've actually picked up a Magpul one to go along with the furniture on the shotgun, and that way the single point sling can connect right over here and into a double 2-point sling. And alright, I'm just putting the finishing touches on this and installing the Magpul barrel clamp. Just carefully line that up. And voila! So that is about a 5-minute job to change. You go from a 12.5-inch barrel to a 20-inch barrel. And you go from a 4-round magazine plus 1 to 7 rounds plus 1. Pretty neat deal. Anyway, so 870, lots of flexibility. The Grizzly is a copy of the 870. It's a very good copy. So again, lots of flexibility with this platform. You can have a nice little gun for taking for a combat shoot, or you can go with the great big high capacity magazine. Thanks for watching. See you at the range. Don't you love that sound?